here? Aren't you supposed to be in school? Class begins in just a few minutes. Well, you better hurry or you'll be late. Let's see. If we all exit by rows, you can be back in your classrooms in no time at all. We'll just start here, and then this row, and then the rest of you will follow along.
Great throw, Tom.
Hello, Franklin.
Hello, Miss Chadwick. Maybe stick to throwing the ball.
Franklin, I'm glad to see you. I have your essay.
Oh, my essay on my best friend, all graded. How did I do?
Very well, Franklin. Wait. It just occurred to me that I may have a valuable lesson for you today. Oh, I don't mean to say that the lessons you learn from your teachers aren't wonderful, because they are, and you should be grateful for the time your teachers take with you each day and thank them for their gifts to you. But I just thought of a story that has a valuable lesson. Just last spring here at Digby Prep School, a young man named Franklin. Don't be late to my class.
I won't, Miss Chadwick. Hit me, Mr. Brady.
Well, it all began on a bright, sunny morning. As classes were to begin, well, this is our wishing well in our sunken garden. This wishing well was donated by my great-grandmother many years ago. She taught here too. They say that this wishing well grants wishes, but only to those whose wish was in need. And now for my story. Yes, the lilacs were in bloom, which meant that the school's lilac festival and cotillion would be happening soon. The school always celebrated the lilacs blooming by having a lilac celebration and cotillion. Do you know what a cotillion is?
Miss Chadwick!
That is Mr. Chiplings, the headmaster of our school. Sort of like your principal, only unlike your principal, Mr. Chiplings can get into the crankiest of moods.
Miss Chadwick, have you seen that troublemaking student, Franklin Osborne Barrett Digby Jr.?
The fourth.
The fourth.
Oh, why, Mr. Chiplings, Franklin might be visiting Butler Community College's classes right now.
No, for if he were in Mr. Peterson's class, he'd be there now. Franklin Osborne Barrett Digby Jr.
The fourth.
The fourth has once again played hooky.
What, Mr. Chiplings?
Oh, hooky, Miss Chadwick. You know, not going to class, off moping around. Oh, he's probably shopping. I swear that boy cares more about what's on his head than what's in his head.
Well, he does wear the most handsome of hats, Mr. Chiplings. Well, as you can see, Alvin the alligator and Franklin Osborne Barrett Digby Jr., the fourth, got off to a rocky beginning. But think about that, boys and girls. What would you do if your favorite stuffed animal or toy came to life? Sometimes we see people and things in a different way when they are in a different time and a different situation. Think about that sometime. Well, anyway, Sandra and Franklin went to the movies that afternoon and watch what happened. I just love a movie with a good love story. Well, that was quite a shock, I must say, for Sandra. It was one thing for Franklin to be seen with an alligator. Oh, but it was too much for her when she discovered he wasn't wearing the proper shirt. Well, Sandra ran out of that movie theater so quickly and directly back to the school where the word was quickly spread. Franklin Osborne Barrett Digby Jr., the fourth, was not only associating with an alligator, oh, but worse than that, he wasn't wearing the right kind of shirt. Well, it happened in much this way.
Gee, what they don't understand is that I sure could use a hug.
Yes, boys and girls, Alvin the alligator could use a hug. There are just those moments when all we need is a hug, and that can get us through. Why, Alvin, are you crying?
Pray so. These aren't crocodile tears. These are genuine alligator tears.
Oh my, could Alvin ever use a hug right now? Is there anyone out there who would be willing to give Alvin a hug? Anyone who could help him? Alvin? Alvin? Boys and girls, at the count of 3, will you all whisper Alvin's name so that I can get his attention? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Gee, it's amazing what one hug will do for you.
Where are you going, Alvin?
To find Frank.
Why? Why would you want to find Franklin? He hasn't been very nice to you.
Well, that's true, but Franklin needs me. He needs me back on his shirt so that his friends will like him again.
And so, Alvin went searching for Franklin. He searched high and low, far and wide. He looked in classrooms, the janitor's closet. He looked everywhere. And then, just when he couldn't think of anywhere else to look, he went back to the place where it all began. The wishing well in our sunken garden. Boys and girls, this is my dress for the lilac cotillion. I just finished making it, so I had to try it on. It makes me feel like a princess. And so, Alvin the alligator and Franklin Osborne Barrett Digby Jr., the 4th, left the wishing well and headed for the swamp. And in some ways, boys and girls, Franklin's wish did come true. This wishing well does grant wishes for those who need it. Boys and girls, will you help me count so that I turn 3 times around?
1, 2, 3.
I wish the princess of the lilac cotillion to be. I'll never tell. And now, the night of the lilac cotillion.
The princess of the cotillion is... The princess of the lilac cotillion is... The princess of the lilac cotillion is the girl that made me feel special. Because that's what a true princess does. She makes you feel better about being you.
My wish came true.
Great throw, Tom.
And this is where you came in. Hello, Franklin.
Hello, Miss Chadwick. I heard retirement is nice.
Franklin, I'm glad to see you. I have your essay.
Oh, my essay on my best friend, all graded. How did I do?
Very well, Franklin. You used all your adverbs correctly. Franklin, don't be late to my class.
I won't, Miss Chadwick. Hit me, Mr. Brady!
Boys and girls, I want to share Franklin's essay with you. Remember that, boys and girls. Don't judge anyone by his or her looks, clothes, or way of speaking. Judge them by the way they treat you and others. You see, caring for your friends will always make you a princess or a prince. Oh, I'm late for class. Have a good afternoon. Oh, goodness gracious. Now where can I put my pen? Oh, why can I grade my students' papers without my pen? Where are my manners? Well, good afternoon, boys and girls. Welcome to the sunken garden of Digby Prep School. Well, for some of you, welcome back to Digby Prep School. I remember seeing many of you from last year when you came to visit our school and heard my story about Franklin and Alvin the alligator.
Yeah.
Welcome back. And to those of you visiting us for the first time, I'm glad to see you here. And if you weren't here last year, this is what happened. When the alligator, the symbol of a classy, snazzy guy, came off of Franklin Osborne Barrett Digby Jr., the fourth's classiest, snazziest shirt, he turned around 3 times, 1, 2, 3, kissed it, threw it into the wishing well, and wished for the alligator to be back on his shirt. And
How do ye do?
the alligator logo came to life. Oh, the power of the Digby Prep School wishing well. It grants wishes to those that need to have them granted. And that is how Alvin the alligator came to be a student here at Digby Prep School.
How do ye do?
I see some of the teachers are here today. You know what it's like to lose a pen. Nice to see you again. Thank you for bringing your students to Digby School this afternoon for another visit. We so enjoy having you. And my goodness, what is this? An old edition of the school newspaper, the Digby Blab. I forgot that I left this in my attaché. Oh my, this reminds me of the very first day of this school year here at Digby. A beautiful autumn day it was. And oh, what a valuable lesson that first week of school taught all of us. Wait one moment. I want to share that lesson with you this afternoon. A lesson that is as important as learning your ABCs or knowing your multiplication tables. I remember it well. It was the first day of school here at Digby. And like all first days of school, there was a buzz of activity. The tennis team had started its practices. Most importantly, on that first day of school, and on everyone's mind, was the school's student body president election. Yes, boys and girls, Digby Prep School was in full swing. And so, boys and girls, the students of Digby Prep School had the whole morning to decide whom they would nominate to run for student body president against Franklin Osborne Barrett Digby Jr., the fourth. But that afternoon, right before Frank and Alvin went to the school picnic, well, Franklin had an idea. So, Alvin the alligator became Franklin Osborne Barrett Digby Jr., the fourth's campaign manager. But later that afternoon, right before the first day of school picnic, remember, boys and girls, it was at the first day of school picnic that the students of Digby Prep School were to nominate a classmate to run against Franklin Osborne Barrett Digby Jr., the fourth, for student body president. But finding a student who was free to run, that proved challenging. Well, you'll see. Hey!
Well, Mr. Chadwick, I think the opening day picnic went well.
Yes, it did, Mr. Chiplins.
Chef Guyardi's lemonade has never tasted better.
It's ginger ale, Mr. Chiplins.
Ew! Well, whatever it is, it's tasty. Mr. Chadwick, you mustn't dawdle over the lemon ale. We need to be in the library checking to see if the students have found someone to run against Franklin for student body president. president.
Of course, Mr. Chiplings. And so, boys and girls, the students of Digby Prep School were trying to find someone to run against Franklin for student body president. And then, a visitor arrived.
Ja, just like a falling down piece of metal. Only not as gold.
Oh, you must be Victor Gustafsson, our new student.
Ja, new student.
Our new foreign exchange student.
Ja, new foreign exchange student.
From Sweden.
Ja, from Sweden.
Go see Frank.
You're running for student body president.
Ah, yeah, go.
In his language, that means, oh my goodness. And so, boys and girls, a candidate was found to run for student body president against Franklin Osborne Barrett Digby Jr., the fourth. And for the next week, the campaign was in full swing. It went something like this. Well, boys and girls, it appeared that Alvin's diagnosis was more correct than Nurse Flo's. It seems that Franklin did not have confidence in himself. And having confidence is an important thing, boys and girls. One way we can be confident is to be honest.
Always tell the truth. Right, Frank? Right? Right?
And the next day, the day of the debate between Franklin and Victor, well, Franklin was nowhere to be found. Morning came and went, and Franklin was not to be found. And later that afternoon, right before the debate was to begin,
Oh, Miss Chadwick!
yes, Alvin?
Miss Chadwick, have you seen Frank?
No, Alvin, you didn't come to class this morning. I'm worried.
Oh, this isn't like Frank who just happened to disappear. I wonder where he can be.
Alvin, Frank is hiding.
Hiding? But it isn't even Thursday game night. We only play hide and seek on Thursday game nights, and it's only every other Thursdays. On the other Thursdays, we play.
No, Alvin, he's not hiding from any of you.
I don't understand, Miss Chadwick. Who's Frank hiding from?
Himself.
Hiding from himself? Well, that doesn't make any sense, Miss Chadwick. I know how you hide from the other guys in every other Thursday game night. You see, there's a library book returned in, the Sucking Garden Pillars, the Wishing Well, which is the first place everybody looks now. But how do you hide from yourself?
Very simple, Alvin. You go to the place where even you can't find you.
Where's that, Miss Chadwick?
Behind your conscience.
Behind your conscience.
Yes, boys and girls. So Franklin talked, and Alvin listened. 'Cause that's what good friends do. They listen to their friends when they need someone to talk to. No matter how many nanoseconds it may take, that's being a good friend. And Franklin decided he had to debate. So, the debate between Franklin and Victor, well, it happened like this. Remember, boys and girls, have the confidence to be yourself. Be who you honestly are. Because honestly, you are special. And remember this, your conscience is like a mirror. You must look into it at least once a day. Franklin wins in a landslide of friendship. Oh, here's my pen. Excuse me, boys and girls. I'm going to grade papers. And have a chocolate chip chocolate cookie. Have a good afternoon. Thank you for visiting us again. See you next year.
See you.